20 years in the hotel business. How far do you go for guests?
I keep getting up. I like getting over here. I'm not going to sit down.
Okay.
You know, we all have hotel stories. And to me, dealing with a guest and dealing with an opportunity is critical because that's what really builds your brand. There was a guest, I'm going to sit down for this one because this one is a little bit longer. There was a guest, I believe I was at the Algonquin Hotel, and she came to New York City with her daughter. I was right near Times Square, and they came to see a play. They came for a weekend, they wanted to see this play, and they were very excited. They went to the play, they had a great time. They check out. Well, they left the playbill behind. And housekeepers didn't think it was anything a big deal. It was, you know, the pages were curled up. It was no big deal. So she threw it in the garbage. Oh my God, was that a mistake? They called the hotel, and the young lady said to us that that playbill had every person's signature from the play on, yeah, exactly, on the playbill. That's what I did. Now, I was the vice president at the time, so Joe Manager reported to me, and the concierge, the concierge reported to him. So I got wind of it. I go in, and I said, so what are we going to do? He's like, we can't do anything. Let's send them a free night. I said, you and you are going to stand outside the theater tonight, and you are going to get every single person on in the play to sign that playbill. And I know what they were thinking. It wasn't our fault. They didn't put it in the right place. It was all crumbled, whatever they were thinking. But they know me because I have a brand, and my brand is, I'm a little difficult to work with sometimes. So that was one of the moments where they just looked in my eyes, and they worked with me long enough to say, yeah, we ain't winning this battle. Because it wasn't about me, it wasn't about the hotel. It wasn't even about the hotel brand. It was about a little girl, I think she was, I don't know, 10, 11, 12, that didn't have her playbill. Well, they came back at the end of the night, and they had the playbill. And we sent it, and the next day, we sent it overnight, and the next day, they had their playbill. And the woman calls me up. I told her I was going to call her back. I never called her back. She calls me up. She's crying. The daughter's crying. The son's crying. Everybody's crying. I think the wallpaper was crying. Everybody was crying. And when I got off the phone, everybody in the room knew that it works. Take care of the guests. It's, yeah, you know, it's their fault. They left it behind, but we have to take care of it. Did we go above and beyond? No. No, we didn't go above and beyond. We did what we do as hoteliers. They don't have a playbill. They want a playbill. They now have a playbill.
You also have another little trick, and a lot of people don't know this.
Okay, all right, here we go.
Give them the trick.
Okay, 10-4 more?
10-4 more.
Okay, here we go. He knows all my secrets. I repositioned the Nickelodeon Hotel on this application. You may have seen it on the show. And it's very simple, because we talk about plans. You need a plan. And how many people are in charge of training? How many people train? How many people in human resources? Okay, how many people have trained people, and you did a really good training, and as soon as you walk out the door, they do exactly the opposite of what you asked them to do? That's never happened, right? So one of the things that I've learned in my career is I want to see the training in action. I want to be able to hold people accountable. So when I went to the Nickelodeon, they had something, and it was in really bad shape, the hotel. They had something called 10-4 and more. 10 feet away, you just basically acknowledge the guest, whether it be a little hand gesture, eye contact. 4 feet away, you say good morning, hello, Mr. Melchiorri, if you know their name. And the more is when you're basically passing the person. And then you know the instincts. The instincts is the person's a rush, so you just say, have a great day. Or they have a little kid, so you get on one knee and you talk to the little child. But you have to do something more to let them know you really care about them. Doesn't seem like a big thing. And they, at Nickelodeon, they had it on the file, but no one was doing it. 800 people, 800 rooms, 25 acres. We implemented it. And I'm telling you, in a week, I repositioned that hotel because I can see if somebody passed a guest. If somebody passed a guest, I literally, as the vice president, would run across the pool deck and say, what happened there? I was busy. You're never too busy to talk to a guest. You're never too busy to do 10-4 and more. And for a week, I don't think I went to my office. Literally, I don't think I went home because I lived in New York. I didn't think I went home that whole week because I was obsessed with 10-4 and more. I wanted to see if it worked. And it repositioned the hotel. And the executives that didn't believe in it were gone in a week. I replaced them because the employees believed in it, but some of the executives didn't, and I replaced them. And I, to this day, say when I take over a hotel, I have a very quick training program. And one of them is telephone, when you talk to people in a circle and you put a sentence in one person's ear and it comes out, it comes out the other way after 5 people have heard it and it makes no sense. 10-4 and more, and it works. And it's just being present. There's no secret. All the training in the world doesn't, I haven't found that it works better than 10-4 and more.
Well, let's just reiterate. At 10 feet, what happens?
10 feet, you basically acknowledge, am I talking too fast for you?
No, I'm still here.
10 feet away, you acknowledge the guest. Would be eye contact. 4 feet, hello, how are you? Good morning. And then more is depending on that guest's body language, depending on if that guest is a business person, depending on the leisure, it depends on what that guest needs. You basically speak to them. How is your stay? How can I help you? It's great to see you again. But too many people are too busy going like this. Hello, sir. Or how many people go through a hotel and an employee doesn't say hello to them? How many people? And how many people does that piss off? All right, just want to make sure.